everybody out there is being strong. I'm going to make this a short video, you guys, because there's something that I want you to watch, a video. Somebody sent it to me early this morning, and it's very, like, precise, you know, and what they're doing, you know, and you guys know what I'm talking about. In 2001, I had I woke up and I found a snake in front of my kitchen. Killed it, threw it out the next morning. Same snake, same tile.
Same snake, same tile.
Same snake, same tile. Okay, this is when the Twin Towers went down. Bush read Psalms 23. Obama read 46. Bush read Psalms 23. Obama read 46. It's about the DNA. Okay? I don't know how to explain it any better than this. Watch the link to this video. Share this link to this video. The numbers. I even had a dream saying 9 miles from hell. And they said most people that were put on died within 9 days. Okay? And they say what's actually being used is snake venom from like from two different snakes, and it's very well hidden, and it only attacks certain things, you know. But take a moment, watch it, share it.
Watch it, share it.
Watch it, share it, and then you're also going to understand why some people were being told why they came across something, and it's because of what's in the water and stuff, you know, and there's all kinds of things, guys. Take a moment, watch the video, share the link. You're going to be surprised.
Well, yes, we're looking at Dr. Brian Ardis, and the reason you'll understand after you see a few short clips. The first one, Joseph Aquaviva 2222, unbelievable what he shared here. But real quick, just so you know, this doctor's name actually equals 666. I couldn't believe it. I mean, hey, all our names equal to something, so whatever. But take a listen to this.
It's what's on the back of that fortune cookie that's freaking me out. And usually you'll see like lottery numbers or something random on the back of those cookies. But what I noticed was a name. In parentheses on the back of that fortune, as soon as I opened it, are 2 names. I knew that God was telling me, you can't give up and you have to tell the world.
So God told him through a fortune cookie what he had to do. And you guys are sharing this to all your friends and family, telling them, oh, you got to see this. And this man is saying that God spoke to him through a fortune cookie. Folks, you need to use discernment, all right? This guy, Brian Ardis, is a liar, all right? This is what you call controlled opposition.
You'll have to go watch on your own. I just wanted to share a clip from there for you to see what great work he does. But we all have to do our own research, right? Critical disclosure. Discernment is what I was hoping for, but you know, almost there. But when you look at so many things and who he's linked with, where he's gone to speak, True Labs, 93. So 93, I had to go and look because I forgot to look for the picture. Do what thou wilt. Is that clear enough for most? But maybe you don't look at numbers. So let's look at people. Who is he associated with? Look, you can find so many pictures. I can glance through them. Some I know, some I don't know. But Stu Peters, I've already done a video on. You should already have some discernment on him. And Dr. Fuelmich, yes, there he is with him. And I've already gotten a strike, so I can't say more except for to go look at my video in BitChute. You can only find me if you type out my name, 7 grains of salt. Number 2, I believe it's under. And he's there several times with him, but he's also with so many others, like Reawaken America. Does that ring a bell? Like awakening, reawakening, all those together in unity, all things that should be a big, massive red flag for you, or maybe a red cross at least, right? You know, that's all I see when I see that red cross that was behind him. But then you can find him with David Brody. I mean, hello. I mean, seriously. Or how about Alex Jones? Oh, that's right. He was on the Alex Jones show, InfoWars. Oh, right. Or the Pillow Guy. See? Reawaken again? Right there? Geez. All I can say is same faces going round and round, and once you realize and open your eyes who is deceiving you, it all starts to make sense. They're all linked together. Laura Lynn, Tyler Thompson. I've done several videos, and there she is with Sasha Stone. Wow. Carrie Medej, I've done a video with her, and Pulowski. Oh, so, you know, and she's been with T.D. Jakes. Oh, right. Yeah, the same man who preaches, but yet he trusts in Fauci, or whoever. Whatever doctor happens to be famous, he's right there with them, and even Oprah. Unbelievable. Look, we know exactly. I mean, he's there with Joel Osteen. I mean, come on. Rick Warner. And he said, look into your crystal ball, Fauci. Oh, my goodness. You know, and then when I saw MAGA Institute, that this artist was there, you guys know already what MAGA means. And if you don't, I have a video on it. I'll make sure it's still up. I mean, but seriously. So all that should be quite clear. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter where it derived from, what it is. We know exactly that it is not from God. It doesn't matter where all this came from, whether he's telling parts truth or not. All I can say is I'm not going to be trusting what this man right here is saying. I hope you don't either, and I hope I don't get a strike for this, but listen to everyone, but don't believe nothing unless you can prove it with your own research. Thank you, William Cooper. I appreciate that. Never trust anyone, ever. Only God.
So guys, I want to further expose this documentary, Watch the Water, and the doctor, or should I say chiropractor, that gave the interview, Dr. Brian Ardis. And I got some new information I want to show you here. And also, in the first decode I did on Watch the Water, I did a slideshow presentation with music in the background, and I didn't do a voiceover. So I want to do this again, but this time actually speaking in the video, and maybe that'll help a few people see a little more clearly. Alright guys, so we're going to be breaking this down using gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn the simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the BS, right through the scripted coded news every day. You can see through the controlled opposition. Alright? You can figure out the mark of the beast with this code, and you can solve Revelation 13:18 with this code. Here is wisdom. Let he that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's gematria, giving a numerical value to letters, words, and phrases. Alright? So anyways, guys, we're going to first talk about the fortune cookie scene. Alright? And I just made another video about the fortune cookie scene. I recorded it for you guys so you could hear it. And the doctor, Brian Artis, says that God spoke to him through a fortune cookie, and this is how he just knew he had to make the documentary. In Gematria, fortune cookies equals 666. And in the interview, he said that him and his wife both had one. He even says we had the fortune cookies there at the table. They ate the cookies before they even ate the food. They had their dessert first. So he's talking about multiple cookies, not just the one. He mentions that the wife has a cookie. Because there'll be somebody out there, they'll be like, oh, well, you showed fortune cookies with an S on the end. He's just talking about one cookie, and see, you're making it equal what you want to equal. No, guys, it's not a coincidence that Brian Artis equals 666, and they end the documentary saying that he got his inspiration because God spoke to him through a fortune cookie, and fortune cookies just happens to equal 666, all right? That's not a coincidence. If you think it is, well, stick around to the end of the video. Number 2, in Satanic Gematria, the fallen angels equals 666, okay? So it's not a coincidence that fortune cookies equal 666, and they ended the documentary talking about fortune cookies, all right? So there's that. Moving on. In English Sumerian Gematria, another very reliable cipher, Brian Artis, the name of the doctor, this guy right here, Brian Artis equals 666, okay? Now, yes, that's a different cipher than what we just talked about. This is Satanic Gematria, and like I said, in that same cipher, the fallen angels equals 666. Let's talk about this cipher, English Sumerian. This is probably my favorite cipher, all right? You get a lot of information through this cipher. Words like witchcraft equals 666 in this cipher. Sorceries equals 666. Revelation 18:23, the nations were deceived by their sorceries. Sorceries equals 666. Witchcraft 666. Mark of beast equals 666. The V word, VACCINATION equals 666. All right? And I do believe it is the mark of the beast. All right? VACCINATION equals 666. All right? Don't forget that COVID was declared a PANDEMIC March 11th, 2020, exactly 666 days after the Clade X simulation. Okay? And guys, I'm not saying every single thing that came out of his mouth was a lie. You know, of course, the SHOT is evil, and we should 100,000,000% stay away from it. That's not the question. But this guy is putting fear into people, and he's trying to sell a product, and he's telling you that, number 1, COVID is real. Number 2, it's coming from the water, and it's coming from snake venom in the water. All right, guys? If that were the case, why wouldn't whole households be getting sick at the same time? If they're all drinking the same water, you know, wouldn't you have a whole outbreak in one family? You know, like a house of 7. Oh, all 7 people got it. You know, number 2, it's why would he be selling products and, you know, oh, if you buy it now, you can get a discount. It's just not the case, guys. All right? There is not snake venom in the water. Not to say that we should be drinking the water either. We should have been watching the water a whole time. There's fluoride in the water. All right? The word, this is a great point I can make. In the same cipher right here, in English Sumerian, the word fluoridate equals 666. So we should already be paying attention to the water, okay? But no, guys, there is no snake venom in the water, all right? And it's not causing COVID, okay? On the right side, notice he's got an apple for his logo, a green apple like the forbidden fruit, just like Apple's logo. All right? And remember, Apple, they sold their first computer for $666, right? In the same cipher, English Sumerian, the word computer equals 666, okay? Hogwarts equals 666. Santa Claus equals 666, all right? We use this cipher every single day, and yeah, guys, I don't think it's a coincidence that Brian Artis equals 666, and he's the one everyone's talking about right now, right? All these half-truthers, people new to the truth community, like, oh, you gotta see, watch the water, right? There's no coincidence that this guy is the face of the interview, and his name equals 666. He ends the interview talking about fortune cookies, which equals 666. All right, there's Stu Peters. Fun fact, in gematria, Stu Peters equals 42 in full reduction, like Jesuit equals 42, and Freemason equals 42. The beast is also given 42 months. Here's a few more photos of trustworthy Stu, throwing up the 666, the all-seeing eye, the black and white, okay? So there's that. Dr. Brian Artis equals 191, like Society of Jesus, 191. We talk about the Society of Jesus every single day on this channel. Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, all right? And what's crazy is in the reduction cipher, which I'm going to get to, Society of Jesus equals 56, like Watch the Water equals 56. Here you go. Watch the Water, 56, that's in full reduction, where you just reduce any double digit down to a single digit and then add it up from there. CORONAVIRUS, 56. COVID, VACCINE, 56. Freemasons, 56. Society of Jesus, 56. Here's some more 56s. Mind Control, Church of Satan, All-Seeing Eye. That guy, FAUCI, his name equals 56, all right? I mean, these are all in the reduction ciphers, okay? These are numbers I talk about every day, guys, and for the new people, you know, you might not understand this right away. That's okay. Go back and watch some of my old videos, and, you know, you'll wake up pretty quickly, but you guys that have been watching my channel for the last 2 years, you know I talk about the number 56 every day. And fun fact, they began talking about the fortune cookies at the 56-minute mark. How about that? Isn't that something? All right, another big number connected to all this is the number 70. Watch the Water. 70, the C word in the same cipher, CORONAVIRUS, 70, COVID sticker, 70. All right, that's reverse full reduction. You just reduce any double digit down to a single digit, but using the alphabet in reverse. So notice in water, A equals 8, because in reverse, A is 26. 26 is a double digit. 2 plus 6 equals 8. You add it up, you got 70, all right? Vatican is also 70. Now, I get it. He pointed out in his video that it all starts with the Pope and the Vatican is evil and all that. Guys, you got to be living under a rock to not know that the Vatican is evil, okay? Like I said, it's controlled opposition. It's truth mixed with lies. Of course the Vatican is evil. Of course the Vatican is a snake, okay? But that doesn't mean everything that came out of his mouth was true. Most importantly, venom in the water, okay? Watch the Water equals 155. In the same cipher, the C word, CORONAVIRUS, 155. Freemasons, 155. All right, there's what he's selling. So he's literally a snake oil salesman, okay? And look at that, you can save 10% when you buy the entire collection. What a nice guy. $109, okay? So if you're wondering, well, what would be his motivation for all this? Why would he lie to us? Well, you don't got to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, guys. All right, they spoke about cobra venom specifically. Cobra equals 33, like HOAX code 33. Like masonry equals 33. They are obsessed with the 33. They like to mock Jesus, who lived a perfect 33 years. So what are the odds? Cobra equals 33. How about this? Artist Labs, all right? That's the name, putting out the anti-V collection. Artist Labs equals 158, like Freemasonry equals 158 in the same cipher. All right? And guys, it ain't like I just started talking about the number 158 today or yesterday, guys. I've been talking about 158 in Freemasonry for the last 2 years. Okay? So, definitely not a coincidence, guys. You'd have to say everything is a coincidence. Fortune cookies being 666 a coincidence. Brian Artis equaling 666 is a coincidence. Watch the Water is a perfect match to CORONAVIRUS in every cipher. That's a coincidence? No. I have 100% decoded this guy, and it's too much to be a coincidence, all right? He's not trustworthy. We don't get our inspiration through fortune cookies. God does not speak through fortune cookies. I'm sorry. Okay? It's not a coincidence they ended the documentary speaking about fortune cookies, and fortune cookies equals 666. All right? Like Brian Artis, 666. Okay? So there's that. Watch the Water, 56, like the C word, COVID sticker, 56, Freemasons, 56, Society of Jesus, 56. They put the fortune cookie scene in at the 56-minute mark. Church of Satan, Mind Control, All Seeing Eye, they're all 56. And Artist Labs, 158, like Freemasonry. So God told him through a fortune cookie what he had to do. And you guys are sharing this to all your friends and family, telling them, oh, you got to see this. And this man is saying that God spoke to him through a fortune cookie.
Oh, pray everybody out there's being strong. I'm going to make this a short video, you guys. Because there's something that I want you to watch in video. Somebody sent it to me. Early this morning. And, it's very, like, precise.
Folks, you need to use discernment, alright? This guy, Brian Artis, is a liar. Alright, this is what you call controlled opposition.
Watch the link to this video. Share this link to this video.
Watch it, share it. Watch it, share it.
It's very, like, precise.
Folks, you need to use discernment, alright? This guy, Brian Artis, is a liar. Alright, this is what you call controlled opposition.
It's very, like, precise. It's very, like, precise.
Watch it, share it. Watch it, share it.
Never trust anyone, ever. Only God.